What's up, everybody? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And today I want to issue a very serious, strong warning to everybody against listening to the wrong people on YouTube during this tumultuous time. Here's the thing. I think we are solidly in the end of the denial phase of the market cycle. And sadly, this morning I'm watching videos last night. There's still people that are saying, Bitcoin is going to the moon now. It's a reversal. I'm entering along. And I am hearing reports of people still buying on leverage as they're getting wrecked and liquidated, doubling down, trying to extract a profit out of this market. And I believe that this, as I said, is the end of the denial phase. And we need to come to grips with the possibility that, yeah, we're solidly in the bear market and there ain't going to be no V-shaped recovery from this point. Now, sure, it's possible that there could be, but as I usually suggest that people do, you need to look at probability and not blindly accept the advice and input from people who think they know what they're talking about. So as I'm looking at this chart with Bitcoin fighting to get back to 30,000, on the 4-hour chart, let's show you the evidence of what you need to know that is glaringly obvious. Last night, when we were somewhere around this area right here, when this candle here, that one was green. And see where it touched up to the bottom of this critical support resistance zone? When this candle here turned green, that's when a lot of the big mouths started saying, this is it, we're going back up, it's going to the moon. And then I even doubted myself and I thought, uh-oh, maybe I should start buying now. This is the bottom. And then I said, no, I'm not buying anything. And here's why. If there is a V-shaped recovery, it happens in a flash and it's too dangerous. In order to be able to buy a bottom on a V-shaped recovery, you got to be sitting at the computer all day, every day like this. Okay, here we go. There's that wick. There's that crazy wick. Buy now. That's what you have to do in order to catch the bottom. And it means not having a life, not spending time with your wife, not spending time with your kids, taking off from your job, not focusing on doing your job because you're checking prices all day while you should be working. So it is not the best way to leverage yourself into riches. Looking for a bottom and taking advantage of a V-shaped recovery reinforces a very dangerous mindset. And that is the mindset that I am going to get rich overnight. It's very bad. Long term is the safest way to go, not catching these V-shaped bottoms. All right, so anyway, let's get back to this chart here. Let's just clear that out and look at what we're looking at. So last night when that candle was green, I said to myself, after doubting myself, nope, go to bed, leave it alone. It's probably going to continue to go down. And if it does go up, too bad. That's not the life you want to live. So I went to bed and I got up, and what did we see? That green candle turned red, followed by another one. And this fake out here, we had the negative bearish crossover there, and then we had the bullish crossover here, and it could be a fake out, a head fake. Why? Because we see that the fast line is about to cross over the slow line right there. If that plays out, this is yet another bearish stochastic crossover on the 4-hour chart, which means that you're going to continue to go down. Looking downstairs, we see another bit of evidence. We had the fake crossover here. There's your head fake. That was your fake out. Blue line crosses over the orange, bullish cross. And what is the blue line doing now? It's curling down. Do you see it? Do you see it? Right there. We're sitting on the front end of a crossover. There's another piece of evidence. Look at the histogram. What did we have? Three dark green candles right there. 2 dark green bars. 3. Sorry. Followed by a light green, which indicates reversal. So we're sitting at 29,000 and we have all this bleeding. So whenever I see wicks, red wicks, red wicks, red wicks, then we had the monster red wick right there. You can't barely see it on here. Let me clear this and expand out, and then you'll be able to see the monster red wick. Now you can see it. You see the monster red wick? There's the big one right there that happened last night, and then the big fast recovery, and now it's red again. It ended as a red candle. When I see those things, I call that drips of blood, and then the wound opens up and you fall right there. All right? Now, while I'm telling you all of this, I could be wrong. You have to watch out who you listen to, including me, and you have to do your own research and dig in and really study these charts and get a good idea of what's possible and get an accurate assessment of your risk. And then you trade according to your risk tolerance. That's not financial advice. Okay. I won't even go through the rest of the chart. We don't need to do the 1 day and the 1 week. This is bad enough as it is for right now. Let's just focus on the 4 hour and let's look at the alts so you can get a good idea of just how bad these prognosticators were in calling for a reversal. Look at Ethereum. It looks even worse. Down to 2180 and falling. Litecoin, for God's sake, is at $69. That's insane. And we're falling into the slip zone on all of these. Bitcoin is in the slip zone, which is the zone that happens after you fall off of a major volume node. There's not any volume in here. We are in the slip zone, people. Slip zone. All right. Moving right along. Solana is at $50. I can't believe I'm even like showing you this. The big wick went down to 47.56 and now we're crawling back down. $50 Solana. Wow. Cadena is now below my first purchase price of $1.89. I bought again at 10 and I bought at the peak at 25. I got 10 shares at 25. That was dumb. That was FOMO. You never buy into a run. Fortunately, I bought 100 or so tokens at the $1.89. I only got 10 at the peak. And so I can fix that by doing the DCA game. Now, I thought this is looking like a bullish crossover. But do I trust that? Nope. Because we got the head fake on Bitcoin leading the way. If Bitcoin crosses over bearish again and finishes the evidence that I showed you, this is not going to hold. Now, I could start buying Cadena now and just DCA all the way down and just chase it down to $1 and sit on it for a few years. Flux, 62 cents after coming off of a peak of $1.89. Wow. We're hanging on to the tail end of this volume node here. The tail end. Then it's slip zone. If we fall below that, all bets are off. Anything can happen. Chainlink is at $7.22. Now, I'm not going to go through the rest of it. That's enough evidence to show you that we are in the danger zone. Now, let me end by saying this. For all of you people who believe that Chainlink will never go below 15 again, or never go below 10, or Matic, which is at 68 cents, could never go below $1.50. How do you feel now? I always say this: anything's possible in the market. And you never say, we could never fall below a certain level. You should never let those words come out of your mouth. We could blow up to the moon at any point, and we can drop down to the bottom of the basement at any point. And you never discount the possibilities. It's all about analyzing probability. If I had time and wanted to extend this video more, I would get into the UST debacle and the Luna debacle. Now, back last fall, Luna was the best thing since sliced bread, and UST was the most brilliant, invincible stablecoin ever invented, and nothing can ever stop them. The stablecoin went to 69 cents. We'll get into that on another video. But that's your example to know that no matter how strong the argument is for how invincible a project is, anything can happen. And the people from Luna and the UST, they got sucker punched. Sucker punched. They took the okey doke and got wrecked. But that's for another day and another video. That's all I got for now. I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. And please, would you share with other people the Crypto Pro channel? I get the fewest views on my Bitcoin videos. I number into the thousands when I'm talking NFTs, and I get a couple hundred on Bitcoin. And it hurts me to know that people could get this information and save them from being wrecked. So help spread the word. Please help spread the word. I mean, it sickens me to see a person who's giving improper calls that Bitcoin's going to the moon, and then we go the opposite direction, but they have 1 million subs, and I can't get more than a couple hundred people tuning into this channel to help balance out and help them from making those big mistakes. But, you know, that's the way it is. I need to check my ego. I'll help those who want to be helped. Give the advice to those who want to listen. Well, that's all I got for now. This is Carlton, and I am out.